violence type of relationships. You know what I'm saying? It got physical. I'm hearing let's get physical. Physical. It definitely did. That's what was so karmic about it. Because you see this blood up in here. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers knocking teeth out or shit. I don't know. Something like that. But you're showing this person, this is why they're trying to, they want to mimic your energy, because you got your across without having to get your fist across. And that did something to this person. It was just like, oh shit. Like, shit hurt more. I'd rather collective this motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? They'd rather you just hit them than do whatever it is that you're doing. Because it's like you really left this person to sit in their shit. Okay, change, transition, and that's what's going to be required of them in order for them to deal with you, if they can. Now, this lover, yes, if it's a friend or something like that, I don't feel like that's revivable. But this masculine, because I feel like y'all do have a strong connection. You've dealt with people who, you know, wanted to try and make you feel insecure and things like that. But again, like, you love this person, but you will also leave them as well. You knew that there was certain things about him that, or, you know, him, yeah, divine masculine, that they had to change, because it's like, no, with how much that you have walked, the situations that you have walked away from, and the inner growth that you have done, you'll be damned if you deal with another masculine that will ever make you insecure again. So you ain't wasting no motherfucking time, collective, when it comes to exiting stage left. You know what you coming with. You know that the work that you've done, despite what happened to you, and the love that you have to give is it's genuine. A lot of people say they love you, but not too many people be liking you. When you love somebody, you love the good, bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the bad and ugly, when you love somebody, you are going to be willing to want to change those things in order to keep them. And that's exactly what whoever this divine masculine is wants to do. Okay. Because I see transition here. Somebody definitely to confirm that. Somebody definitely could have transitioned. But this worry here is like maybe somebody feels as though they keep running into karmic relationships, or something keeps being toxic. Understand that you ain't never gonna have to change yourself in order to be anything. I mean, in order to keep somebody around. And I was just having this conversation with one of my clients, my good friend. And he was like, "That's what I understand." He was like, niggas get daddies and then want to change them or whatever. He's like, that's how you found them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe that could be significant here. Okay, but listen, whoever this masculine is, they want to change for you. Okay, it says call, hearing from them. Listen, Clay, this call is gonna be so random. I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be looking at it, contemplating whether you want to answer that shit or not. You're gonna be like, what? What made this person want to hit me up? And look how they coming, collective, though. Look how coming. They want to take you on a date. I'm here, sup, baby? Take me out to dinner, okay? I see healing and releasing. This person, I listen, collective, your energy got this person wanting to really like not bring that energy that that past person put them through and left them with into you guys' relationship. Like, you have such a healing energy to where it makes this person want to, like, you know, when it comes to release, you know, sexual energy is here too. But you can have sensual energy, healing energy. Um, they feel like they can breathe. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they don't have to be so tense. They can like release. They can unclench their jaw. They can, you know what I'm saying? Feel comfortable. Somebody feels safe when it comes to you, like emotionally safe with what they have experienced when it came to pain and hurt. Like, they know that you don't bear that energy that would want them to feel that way. Hey, y'all. Ooh, somebody definitely want to take you out on a date, collective. Ooh, hold on. Give me one more or two. Okay. Snake, not what it looks like. Competition to other women. Okay. So now a worry that may go on with this person. If this person was dealing, again, the third party situations or whatever, like, this is a swift change. It's very random, collective. If this person was dealing with other people, to them, they're gonna feel like, oh, it's competition. You don't want to deal with me no more. I ain't talked to you. I ain't heard from you. Things like that. It's like the minute this person, I don't know, I just feel like after this date or something, or probably before the date, however it goes, like somebody has made up their mind that you are the one that they want to change for. So them late night calls, them dude hanging out, this or that, it ain't going down. Okay? So like if somebody gets a phone call or something, I'm hearing that. Like, I don't know, maybe y'all could be out on a date and somebody blowing their phone up or calling them. It's not what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you may think that this person is moving sneaky with this snake energy, but it's merely because of the sudden swift change that this person had made when it came to other options that they could have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So, so I'm just hearing like, don't be alarmed by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who is very intentional. It's making me think of this pop, when I seen that pop, the balloon. The guy had asked her, he was sure of her. He was just like, what you doing after this? Like, you want to go out and get something to eat? You want to go, you know? It's gonna be something like that. Like, I don't know, collective. You can be walking down the street and you can see this person. I just recently seen this video of this lady, and she shot her shot at this dude that was walking. And they pulled over and they start talking or whatever. They birthday, it was like, when your birthday? She said June 2nd or something like that. He was like, oh, mine is June 8th. They birthday, you know, they the same age, birthday a couple days apart or whatever. He like, you do this all the time? Hey, women, we do not shoot our shot enough. I don't know. But they exchange numbers and everything. Like, you know, it's gonna, I don't know, something long term is gonna happen just so randomly. Like, you're gonna think like, what? We didn't have to go through no hurt, no pain. We didn't have to go through hell and high waters to acquire this. You mean to tell me that one day I just woke up and was on the way to the goddamn store and I stumbled across my wife, my husband? That's how that should be happening. That's how that should be happening. Okay, look at that. Unexpected. That's so funny. It says all of a sudden. Okay. Now, this is somebody that I feel like you know. Okay. Aside from like, if it doesn't happen randomly, this is somebody that you definitely know that did not appreciate you and they want to approach it the right way. You know, you could have thought that this person could have really deaded this situation because you probably ain't heard from them or whatever, but like, don't get it twisted. You definitely been on this person's mind, because when I see all of a sudden, it makes me think of my brother and my sister when they be like, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Like when a motherfucker is late on something, it's like, oh, all of a sudden, you know. I don't know. I kind of feel like deep down inside that you knew your energy towards this was like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this person is going to make those necessary changes in order to exist in my world, if that's really what they want to do, right? What's this unexpected? Okay, mask not showing true self. Okay. What is that about? Oh, okay. That's why it's like a late arrival, okay? This person could have been wearing that mask again because they were so used to dealing with karmic relationships, so they didn't know how they needed to come. You know what I'm saying? Or what type of energy that you held. So yeah, they could have wore this mask, but when the feeling started to get a little too deep, a little too real, it was just like, oh, I just feel like this person did not know how to handle you. It was just like, oh no, this is not just no third party situation. Like, no, this is somebody I actually see myself having a family with. So when they came across your energy, it was just like, I got to get my shit together. Okay? Like, energetically. But I feel like they knew that, but it wasn't until like you took yourself away from them to where it became to feel a lot more real. Like, oh shit, this person really is not playing. So I feel like this mask is gonna come off. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start like you probably already seen a piece of this person as to why like the love is there, but it's probably still it was still certain ways that this person operated or things that they did that just did not align with where you at in life right now. But it is love there. But this person, it's like you're not forcing this person to show you. You want them to show you on their own. And I feel like they are. What's this mask energy? Because this person was acting this way, and then the next is like, baby, please, hold on, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Look, freedom. It's going to come off. It's going to come off. It says surrender. This person's like, okay, all right. Listen. Look, what does it say? Reconciliation and rebuild. Y'all gonna end up doing it. Oh God, I don't know what it is, but it's like that love is gonna be felt. It's this person is not going to lead with that. But I feel like whatever they reveal to you with this mask here, when they really do show their true self, like it's gonna lead to some things. Okay, it's like it's a moment of vulnerability and of like closeness when this happens. Okay, look at that magnetic attraction. You damn right it is passion. It's such a beautiful thing. Like even just from past relationships, just thinking of that first moment, right, when things were about to be official. I don't know. Somebody wants to be official with you, collector. For sure. Somebody wants to put a stamp on it. They like, this is mine. This is I'm hearing my girl. My girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. Okay. Somebody could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with this passion energy. Okay. Yeah, the love is here, collective. The love is here. And listen, even without the SEX, okay, just y'all being together, y'all bonding. Like, you see the difference in the wine glasses here? What they experience with the other situation in comparison to, like, You know what y'all got going on? Ooh, wait, somebody can like sunsets or like watching sunsets. It's the bond that y'all have. You know what I'm saying? Like this person really did not think that they were going to bond with somebody in the way that they do with you. Because again, once they experienced the bond with you and they probably went on with other third party situations. It was a clear difference. Okay, Four of Wands energy. Somebody wants to bring you around like they friends and they family. Like you're already approved with them, but maybe like they want to also make sure or just not even make sure. I feel like they just want to see how you mingle, or like I don't know how you may feel if you do want to come to like a family gathering. Okay. With other people around. Page of Wands. So this could be something that this person may want to communicate with you about. They're very passionate when it comes to you. Like, I feel like if you do go to this family gathering with this person or something like that, because again, it's gonna be random. It's gonna be like, what? You want me to come where? Who gonna be there? What? Yo, mama, yo, what? Yo, sit, what? You sure you want me to come? That's a little serious. You know what I'm saying? They may want to see you in person so they can see like your facial reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel this strong bond in regards to you, but it's just something about like I don't know. Maybe when they see you in person, like they want to see either the excitement in your eyes or like if it's questionable. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's like they want to test your temperature. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. They want a relationship with your ass. Y'all gonna be together long term. This is a long term relationship, collective. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of fucking Cups. Come on. There was no coincidence as to why you and this person met, okay? Five of Wands is in the reverse. The way in which you are growing, collective, you're a little bit more, I feel like you're a little bit more further in your growing, in your growing, or your growth stage or your healing stage. But this works. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the emotional fulfillment. It's like you bring the emotional fulfillment, and this person is like that provider type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucker that's getting loved right to where they don't mind, or they want to provide a lifestyle for you because you bring them, like, you, with what they experience, with the hurt and the pain from that karmic relationship, you bring them so much of an emotional fulfillment to where it's like they don't want you, y'all, they ain't even gonna argue and fight like that. Y'all gonna have conversations. That's how that shit gonna go. That's how that's gonna go, collective. With how much you have healed, you probably healed to the point to where it's like, okay, the next relationship I get in, we're gonna have safe words, okay? So it's like if we have any type of disagreement or we feel like it's gonna get to that certain point, then we need a code word to say in order to let it not get there. It's gonna be like preventative measures here when it comes to dealing with this person. Whether you establish it or they establish it. I feel like it's more so you though. And that in itself in a household creates structure. You know what I'm saying? It's breaking those generational curses of probably living in households where there was always Five of Wands, always arguing, always conflict, always yelling, always why you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a way, just as you did with this person or these friends or whatever, there's a way for you to get your point across, collective, without it being confrontational. There's a way. I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. Somebody's name could be Will. All right. So I like this collective, and it happens so it just happens so randomly, or it will if you're not connected to this person already. The sun. Listen. Need I say more? What's at the bottom of the deck? Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely worth investing in, collective. For my masculine energy, if you're dealing with the feminine energy that has gracefully bowed out due to, you may not listen, you may not listening to her, or, well, I don't know, whatever it is. This is definitely somebody worth investing in. This your life. It's like this feminine energy has the energy of leaving your life. You know how people say you want to leave people better than when from before you came, or something like that. That's what this feminine energy has, and that's what she did. You know what I'm saying? She left, and it made you want to be a better person. Trying to tell you, like, it's no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a masculine energy that was about to be set in their ways, child. They was going to be like, yep, I'm just going to stick to third party situations. I don't ever want to feel that hurt, that pain no more with woo. But it's like, again, realizing or accepting that it takes two to tango, right? Sometimes we miss opportunities because we did not listen to the simple things that maybe the past person may have been telling us or told us. Because, when you're angry, you say things out of anger that really reveals how a motherfucker, truly feel. And sometimes, it takes that type of energy to get that type of response out, or those feelings out. But it doesn't always have to be that way in order to get those feelings out. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're teaching this person is like it's like that one healthy relationship after the toxic one. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, because again, you're very self-sufficient within yourself, collective. So either you want to be with somebody who is at a even further at a farther level of healing than you, or somebody that is receptive of the healing that you have done and is willing to want to learn from you, so you guys can both coexist. That's the only way that shit can work. Okay, that is the only way. You either have to be better, I don't like to say better, but like, either a little bit more advanced or willing to be. Okay, so let's get some advice from Spirit, and then we out of here, y'all. Let's see. Ooh, the Lovers. Ooh, somebody definitely wants to come towards you. Okay, now they do feel like that you may judge them. But it's the way you're going to know by the way in which this person comes in and tries to mend things. You know what I'm saying? And this, like I said, this person is like, can I take you on a date? Can I, I want to do this the right way. They are going to give you some truth and clarity, because they don't want you to judge them. So this is like somebody like judging themselves for you in order to bring peace to the situation, right? Six of Swords is going from rough waters to calmer waters. Like they want to even the playing field here, or like level the playing field, as far as like, just wanting to balance things out between you guys. Okay. Look at that. The Lovers came right the fuck back. Collective. I love this. Who is this person? Somebody really wants love, okay? I seen the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They may feel as though you may judge them as far as like, oh, they could have been. But sometimes, when there's no titles or anything like that, and you're dating, sometimes some people just have to experience you, whether you're here and you left, in order to clearly see the difference as far as like how rare it is to find certain people. You know what I'm saying? And you're one of those rare type of people, collective. Not too many people come across somebody like you. Like, you're not judgmental. You know how to like calm someone's emotions with the Six of Swords energy. Like, that's for a masculine. It's not too many safe places, I should say, for a lot of masculines to be able to have that sense of vulnerability with the feminine energy. Especially nowadays. If a motherfucker gets a crying, they be like, "What? You a simp? Hell no, nah, my man shouldn't cry." It's just like, Lord, and a lot of that. And if you think about it, people that grew up around families or households where it's like, "Stop crying, you a boy, stop crying," you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So, you know, being a young girl, you hearing that gets embedded into you, and then you being the masculine going through that, it's like, damn, you don't really have a safe place in order to, be able to release, right? You do this to this person, the Tower. I'm telling you, that shit was